Hi, Afia. Hi, Kels. Hello, love. Hey, Lindsay. Yeah. Yeah, Afia, I'll write you down. Yeah, Lindsay. Sure, Kels. Hey, Jessica. Yeah. Kels, have you ever had a reading before? I feel like you have not. Get my list started here. Okay. All right, Kels, we'll start with you since you're new. And then we've got Afia, Lindsay, and Jessica. Oh, and it looks like we've got somebody in the group. Oh, somebody. Oh, here we go. In the group. Shamala. Hey, Shamala. Sure. I will write you down on the list. All right, you guys. Markel. Okay. Hi, Anjali. Hi, Shatha. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the daily general reading first, and that's the reading that's for everybody, okay? Hey, Tara. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. So there's some things happening, some transformations and changes coming, but they're going to be good. Okay. Everybody's being asked to go dive deeper into your flow. Okay. So what this looks like is if you practice magic, for example, get back into the magic and doing the magic and spending that time in the meditation and doing the visualization and doing the magical practices, okay? And study and learn, keep learning more and more and more. And if you're not a person that practices magic, then it's still a call to study and learn and get more information and to go deeper with whatever your spiritual practice is, okay? But we're all being asked to dive more into the connection with the divine, the spiritual process. Oh, hey, Jessica, I'm good. Thank you. I hope you are. But we're all being asked to go deeper with our spirituality, with our spiritual health and development, and working with the divine. Okay, so dig deeper. Go deeper with your spiritual practice, especially studying and learning. Okay, seek out information. If there's a book that calls to you, if there's a post on the web or social media or something that calls to you where you're constantly learning, you're taking in more information regarding your spiritual practice, That's what we're being asked to do right now. Hey, Liz. And what that's going to do is it's going to open us up even more to fully receive love, happiness, joy, peace, fulfillment, purpose, feeling safe and protected. It's just going to open you up even more to let all these good things come through and for you to actually feel and be uplifted with that universal divine love. So it's going to really start to bring about the positive change and the positive direction in which your soul wants to go so that you can have more of what feels good, what feels right, and the love and, just being happy, at peace, having that balance of within your emotions and your mind to accept and allow peace to be a part of your reality. Hey, Rose. Oh, thanks, Liz. I hope you do too. But yeah, so it's all about diving deeper with that spiritual practice, learning more, and then open up and starting to let all those good energies that the divine is sending you open up to receive them. Okay. And then the signs, there's going to be a lot of signs that start showing up. Okay. That give you a lot more guidance and direction on how to keep going and make even more changes. So everything with the manifestation process really starts with your feelings. It starts with what do you feel? What do you want to feel? Okay. And then things start to show up in reality. So what's going to happen is once you open up to be able to feel these things, and you feel these things internally within without any outside physical stimulation. Okay. So it's not that you're happy because you bought something. Okay. It's not that you feel grateful because you received a gift, right? Those are all external things that show up that cause that happiness. The happiness and the joy and the peace and the love that I'm talking about comes purely from the divine and within your being with no external stimulation that brought it about. Okay. And when you can find that and get that, again, as a result of studying, going deeper with your spiritual practice, then the signs are going to start to show up to help you bring and extend those feelings out into the reality. Okay. So that's when you got to start paying attention to your intuition, your passions, your creativity, the ideas that drop in, the hints that come in for you, paying attention to that gut, paying attention to any actions that you feel you need to take, because the signs will be directing you in the direction that you need to go to be able to take it from an energetic level and clear out what is currently standing in the way in reality so that all these feelings that you're meant to have and be filled up with can actually start to show up in reality. But you're going to have to let go of the things that are currently stopping it from showing up in reality. Okay? But it's going to come in first, just internally, just within your mind, within your heart, within your soul. You're going to find this. And then as you work and you keep going and you trust the guidance and you follow the signs, you'll be given the energy to purposefully create the changes that need to happen in reality so that you can maintain these feelings not just inwardly, but then you also have it out in reality showing up and reflecting that good to you as well. And that's where the big transformation comes from. When you learn to accept the feelings within yourself, when you say yes to joy, to peace, to happiness, to love within yourself, without any of that physical reality having to show you the proof of it, right? Like, I'll be happy when I get X, Y, and Z. No, I'm going to be happy now. Then X, Y, and Z can show up. So that's what this is really talking about. Digging and studying, going deeper in your spiritual practice opens a space for you to accept all the things that you need to feel right now. Then you'll be given the guidance to make the changes in your reality so that more things can come up in reality to reinforce what you're already feeling, which is the good. Okay? That's where the miracles happen. That is the definition of a miracle. It's that shift in perception to where you can suddenly see the miracle. Okay, so hopefully this makes sense to people and will help people, but definitely keep digging deeper, keep studying, keep cultivating that spiritual practice. Feel all the good, accept it, say, I accept and I receive, and I'm grateful for this joy that fills my heart for no reason, just because it is, and just because I am. Okay? Then the things will show up that'll help you create that in reality. And then you see your whole life has transformed, and you can see the miracles that have taken place, and you create more space for all of this good, positive, forward direction change and miracles to actually happen and show up. So hopefully that was helpful. Hey, Erin. Hey, Rose. I will write you down, but I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get that far down the list today. But go check out our Clear and Protect candle on the website. If you feel like you've got some kind of attachment, it's always best to just go ahead and be proactive and do something about it. You don't necessarily have to wait for any kind of confirmation. Okay? If you're feeling it, just go do it. Go handle it. So check out that Clear and Protect candle on the website, Rose, because it helps clear that stuff out and protect you. Okay? Hi, Melissa. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and jump into the readings. You're welcome. Yeah, don't wait. Just do it. Just take action. A little bit of clearing and protecting never hurt anybody. Oh, okay, Shamala. Oh, 1 a.m. My goodness. Okay, well, hopefully I will see you tomorrow, okay? And don't forget, Thursday is free for all day. So if you can hop on early with me on Thursday, I can get you in. All right. All right. Bye, Shamala. Thanks for joining. All right. All right. First up, we have Markel. All right, Markel, here we go. Okay, Markel. You need to start protecting your energy, okay? It's like you're draining yourself a little bit. You're giving away too much of your energy. Okay, so start paying attention to things that drain your energy. All right, so what you do is you look for areas in which pay attention to the times in which you feel extra tired, extra drained, maybe extra sleepy, and then see what you did just before that set in, before that tiredness kicked in. Okay, was it something you ate? So is there something you're eating that's draining your energy? Was it a conversation you had? Was it something that was on your mind maybe that caused you to drain yourself? Were you around certain people that drained you of your energy? Or maybe, did you watch a certain TV show or a movie or, have some kind of external influence like that, some outside stimulation that wasn't exactly positive, that maybe you felt drained afterwards. Okay, so start paying attention to when you feel tired, when you feel drained, so that you can start making the connection. You can start connecting with what or who is draining your energy. Okay, and then once you're aware, you can make changes. All right, you can avoid those people, stay away from them, choose different foods, choose different things that you're watching or paying attention to, or what you're doing. You'll learn if certain thoughts become draining to you, to let those go and don't invest in that kind of thinking anymore. But really pay attention, because your energy is being drained and you've got to start learning to protect your energy. It's very, very important. Okay, because what happens is you're getting drained and then you're getting sad, and like this little bit of depression is creeping in. Yes, yeah, the negative thoughts. Yep. So start to pay attention to those and turn them off. Yeah, yeah. Start paying attention to those and learn to, because over here, kind of jumping around, but over here is that mental discipline of being able to turn it off and being more in control of your thoughts, because your thoughts then create emotions, which then create physical reactions within your body. Okay, it's a chain reaction. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So if you'll So yeah, it's about first becoming aware of what's draining your energy, and then two, starting to protect your energy. And if part of that is getting away from certain people, situations, and negative thinking, then okay, this is where I start. And it just takes the effort. Honestly, it just takes the effort. It takes first becoming aware, and then once you're aware, then you can do something about it, which will require you to have to take the action, put in the effort, and have the discipline to stick to it. Okay, yeah. So the roller coaster, that's where the depression comes in, and it's because you don't feel free. Things are tying, you feel like things are tying you down and binding you and holding you back. So it's about freeing yourself and releasing yourself from those chains, from those situations, from those thought patterns, from those habits, and from those cycles. Okay. So step one, identify where you're getting drained. And then step two, putting in the mental discipline, okay, to start taking control and taking action, when you become aware of how to fix it, reverse it, turn off the thoughts, remove yourself from the situation, and to start making different choices where you prevent the opportunity for you to become drained. And then also you've got to focus in on how to free yourself, because it's and part of it is the thoughts and the situations that create the depression, that override you and make you feel stuck. So a lot of that feeling stuck is a result of your own doing. And because it's a result of your own doing, that means you can undo it and you can free yourself. So if you've put yourself in a situation, get yourself out. If you've put yourself in situations with people that drain you, remove yourself or remove them from your life if need to. Start. That's where you can, if you've allowed it to happen because of where the energy is being drained, depletes you, makes you sad, leaves you depressed, then the depression is overriding your freedom, which is making you feel like you're stuck and held back and held down. But it's all you and your energy. And it's not about blame or shame or guilt. It's about you saying, yes, I helped create this, which means I can undo it and take my power back. That's where you become empowered by what you see, and you don't let it rule you anymore. Once you're aware of it, you can then shift it, take control, take your power back, and start making better choices for yourself that are going to get you to where you want to be. So the next piece is really figuring out, okay, this is where I'm at right now. This is where I want to be. Okay, so you just get you some paper out and make a sheet of paper that says this is where I'm currently at. And you have to be very honest with yourself about what's draining you, what's depleting you, what's making you feel stuck, and not just externally, right? You got to go inward as well. Like you were saying about, hey, Scarlett, like you were saying about with the negative thoughts. So it's also about looking at where you are at internally and what's going on around you. So it can be internal, external situations, but be very honest with yourself about where you're at and how you got there. Okay. Now, you don't get stuck in that and you don't invest the emotion and the energy into it. It's just about getting a clear picture so you can get a better perspective. Okay. And then you have an idea of what needs to be fixed and healed. Then you get out a separate sheet of paper and you say, this is where I want to be. These, and then you list the situations you want to have happen, how you want to feel, what you want your mindset to be, that you want it to be more positive and not negative, that you would rather be around people that are happier and more empowering and supportive. You want to be in situations where you feel free and happy to express who you are, those kinds of things. So it's just a matter of, hey, Duchess, is that it? Is that supposed to be like Duchess? Hello. But it's a matter of figuring out what you want, because once you're clear on what you want, then you'll know what direction to take. But right now it's like you're not exactly sure what you want and what you need. So you're not sure what to do. You're not sure how to get unstuck. You're not sure how to get out of the situation, and it's because you don't currently have any direction. So that's where you have to start to get very clear. So when you get the clarity around where you're at, why you're there, how you got there, okay, and then you're aware of what's draining your energy, what's bringing your mindset down, right? What's making you feel stuck, then you can go into, this is what I want, and get very, very clear about what you want. Okay, and then once you get very clear about what you want, then the guidance can come through, right? Then the action plan can take place. Then you know what direction you're trying to move forward and into. You know how to move forward. Okay. So once you've got that and you've got the clarity, then it's about shifting the mindset to be able to see the blessings. Okay. Find the lessons. What lessons can you learn that you can take with you from where you're currently at? What lessons can you learn about how you're currently being drained? What is there to learn from you being stuck? What is there to learn from you feeling this sadness? What can be learned from your experience with having negative thoughts take over? Right? Because there's still opportunities and blessings even in the negative things that happen to us. And that's where we have to start to see it that way so we can find the lessons, say, okay, I've learned my lessons, and then you can move out of them, right? But an example of a lesson would be when you figure out what's draining your energy, then you know for in future what things to avoid and stay away from that drain you, right? So there's the lesson there. So even though it might have been not so fun having to be drained and battle the negative thoughts, and be in this place, no, that's no fun. But you've learned from it. You have an opportunity to learn from it so you don't have to repeat that cycle anymore. You can break free. Okay? So when you can learn the lessons and see the blessings within those lessons, and then you can have your direction, then you can create that clean slate because you're aware of what needs to go. You're aware of what direction you need to go, right? And you're better in control of your thoughts and your mind. And then you'll start to see how just having a little bit more control over your mindset can create those really big changes in your reality and the way you see things. So you got some work to do, but it's going to be very, very well worth it. Okay. So it's just a matter of doing the work, because nobody can do that work for you. You have to be willing to do that work yourself so that you can rise up and out of this mess and truly free yourself. But nobody can save you. Nobody can do it for you. So that's where you just got to sit down with yourself and say, self, we're going to work this shit out because I'm not doing this anymore. And get you some paper out and get to work. Start asking for that clarity from the divine and doing the work. and the divine will provide, and they will gift you with the insight that you need, and they will gift you with the direction and the guidance steps on how to accomplish what needs to be accomplished once you're aware of what needs to be done. So it starts with the clarity. Yes, yes, yep, yep. You got it. You got it. All right. So when the time comes, more information will come through. And once you see the lessons and the blessing of the current situation, then you'll get the insight. You're not going to feel so in the dark. So right now it's kind of like you feel like lost in the dark. And you kind of are, because you don't have that clarity and that perception. But doing this work will give you what you need, and then you're no longer in the dark. And it's a matter of keeping that mental discipline and learning the lessons so you don't have to go back into that darkness, into that unknown feeling of feeling lost and stuck and in the dark. Okay. So really learn the lesson, really, and have compassion for yourself as well. Okay. Because, I personally believe, which not everybody does, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. So if you look at it and you look at the situation and you look at where you're currently at, as there's a reason you're here, what's the reason? Once you figure out the reason, which is always some kind of lesson to be learned on a soul level for healing, then you can release that. You can release the situation. So hopefully that was helpful to you. And I know I'm pausing, but I feel like there was something else. Yeah, getting the clarity, so that you can see what's going on and learn the lessons and release it. But yes, have the compassion for yourself and forgive yourself, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Don't go into shame or guilt or any of that, okay? You want to have compassion with yourself. So even when you're looking at this and figuring out, okay, what part did I play? What part did others play in creating this current situation? You've got to also pull in the forgiveness, okay? Because it's not about blame, it's not about shame, it's not about being a victim, it's not about any of that, because all of those are lower level energies, and you want to release that, and you release that and you heal those things through forgiveness. Okay, so if somebody triggered some of these things and got you to where you're at, you've got to forgive them and release them and not give them your power. Because when we feel victimized by other people and we play the victim, we're giving that person our power. So when you take your power back, there's no more room to be a victim. And I'm not saying that that's your situation. It just felt the need that needed to be said. But that's where you reclaim your power. And it also goes the exact same when you become the victim to yourself, when you turn, that guilt and that shame, when you turn those feelings inward at yourself, then you're just being a victim of yourself. So there again, you have to forgive yourself, release it, and say, all this happened for a reason so I could learn these lessons, and forgive yourself for getting yourself in any kind of situation. But then also say, I forgive myself, and now I release it so that I can take my power back and empower yourself to be able to do what needs to be done, right? Because I feel like if we create things, we can uncreate things. So if we create bad situations for ourselves, we can uncreate those situations. And then once you can do that, you see, well, this works both ways. If I can create bad situations for myself and then uncreate them, I can also create really good things for myself, and you can also uncreate them. And that's where you've got to find the balance. And that's where you've got to learn where you mess up. But sometimes creating the bad things for yourself and then uncreating those bad things gives you the knowledge that you need to know you can create the good things for yourself as well. And then you know how to not self-sabotage to uncreate the good as well, right? So it's all lessons. All of this will serve you in the long run. Yeah, balance for sure. Yeah. Yes, forgive yourself. Definitely, definitely. Hi, Pamela. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, but that was it. I think that was the last little bit. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yep. Yep. This is all, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, I learned so much from that situation. And you also learned how to not recreate the same situation in the future. So there's definitely value to it. And when you can look at it that way and appreciate it and thank it for the lessons that you've learned, thank yourself for the lessons you've taught yourself, right? That having that compassion, and that's part of forgiving yourself as well, is having that compassion to say, I forgive you and I thank you for bringing this opportunity to learn this lesson. You know, you bringing the opportunity to learn this lesson, and having that show up in my life so that I can heal and make better choices moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. All right, good. I feel like that was a wonderful reading. I feel like I got a lot out of that as well. Wonderful. All right. All right. So up next, we have Afia, followed by Lindsay, Jessica. Shamala went to bed, so I can cross her off. And then we've got Rose. And I don't know, hopefully I didn't miss anybody else, but I probably won't even be able to get that far. Oh, Scarlett. Scarlett was on the list as well. All right. I'm not sure that I will be able to get that far, but we'll just see what happens. Okay. All right. All right, Afia, here we go. Oh, hold on. I got to go down. All right. All right, Afia, here we go. Oh, did you have, hold on, did you have a question, a specific question? No. Okay. It didn't look like it. All right, Afia, here we go. All right, Afia, let's see what's going on. Is it Ayosh? Is it Ayosh? Am I saying that right? I apologize if I'm not. But yes, you can ask a question. Ayosh. All right. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can ask a question. Sure. I've never done a reading for you, right? You're new? Scarlett, are you new as well? Have I ever done a reading for you? Let me know. Hey, Jordan, have I done a reading for you? Let me know. Let me know, you guys, because I put new people at the top of the list so that everybody gets an opportunity to have a reading. So just let me know if you're new, okay? Because then I know how to add you to the list. So that applies every day but Thursday, because Thursday is just a free for all, so that people have had readings before can get them again. But the rest of the week is I do put new people at the top. Duchess, I think it's Duchess. Yeah, you can as well. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for letting me know. I'll put you over here. I don't know that I will get that far because I've got a very long list today. But yeah. Okay. All right. All right, Afia. Whew. I don't see anything bad, Afia. It's just busy. Just looks really busy. So you're feeling a little bit of chaos energy, and something is coming back to you. Something is coming back to you. And it has the chaos attached to it. So something from your past is coming up, and it's bringing a little bit of chaos energy with it. Okay, but it's coming back up so that you have an opportunity to wipe your slate clean and heal it and let it go and be free from it for good. So pay attention to whatever like blast from the past is showing up for you right now or very soon. Okay, because it's coming up so that you can break free from it and get away from it and heal it and release it. So it's not so much about running away from it, it's about stopping and facing it and saying enough. So this could be like memories from the past that maybe haunt you. Um, it could be people from your past showing back up, but it's something from your past that's going to come back up and you need to heal it, okay, and release it. All right, because it's going to bring a little bit of chaos energy with it, okay, and you need to break free from that or it's going to tie you down. Okay, so just remember, whatever thing comes up for you from the past, heal it, forgive it, release it, let it go, thank it for its lessons, and send it on its way so you can keep your freedom. Okay. Now, love is here. Love is showing up for you. Okay. So if you're in a relationship, I would say, you know, it's probably pretty good. And if you're not in a relationship, I would say this love person is coming very quickly. Okay. But it's going to be after this whole thing with the past happens. Okay. So it might be that like somebody from your past, a past relationship tries to show back up and you've got to be like, nope, not going back into that because that was just pure chaos and I'm not dealing with that. And then that will clear out the way for the love. But it's going to be something from the past that comes up. Once that happens and comes about, then this love thing's going to come into play. Okay? Oh, not the ex you dreamt of. Oh, just met someone you already love him. Okay, yes. All right. Okay, yep. This would be the ex. This would be the ex then. He's going to try to show back up, reach out to you, contact you, and bring some chaos with it. So you need to shut that down as soon as it happens. Shut it down because your love just showed up then. Yeah. So don't let this ex from the past, mess anything up for you. Okay? So shut them down. Okay? Now, I want you to start thinking about love a little bit differently. Okay? Because I mean, it is love is here for you. So I think, this is definitely the right person because the love card's showing up, which is great. But be creative, okay? Make sure you're not repeating past cycles with exes. Make sure you're not projecting any of your past fears and hurts and traumas into your current relationship, okay? Don't project how your exes were. Don't project that onto this new person. Okay? So just make sure you're aware and you're not projecting anything, okay? Um you really got to kind of go a little bit deep with it to really make sure that you're getting all the little bits and pieces. Okay? Get all the little bits and pieces of any kind of crap that comes up in your mind that could potentially sabotage your love for this person. Okay? And turn that mess off. All right. So don't let your brain get in the way because it's all in your head. All right. So if you have any fear or worry or you start projecting or oh, now I wonder what's going on because I feel like they're just kind of putting me off, or no, they're not. It's all in your head. Okay. This love person is good. All right. So don't let your mind get in the way. Turn your mind off. Get control of it, and don't let overthinking sabotage anything. Okay? So that's a big thing. All right? And then just know that you deserve all the love and happiness that is coming your way. Okay? You've got lots of support and friends coming in. There's lots of blessings headed your way, and some wisdom and knowledge coming your way. I think you're going to get a deeper understanding of love out of this relationship. As long as you don't let your head get in the way, you're going to get a much deeper understanding of love. Okay? And the value and the blessing that's within that. To be true for yourself. But you won't learn it if your head gets in the way. Okay? So don't get stuck in your mind. If you ever feel like, am I just making this up? You are. Am I just getting myself upset for no reason? You are. Okay? So don't let your mind get in the way. But yeah, good things for you. Just get rid of this person from the past. Don't let them sabotage your good that's here. But there's lots of good here with your relationship. Okay? Good things, Afia. All right. Oh, yeah. Like, people self-sabotage in the biggest ways by just overthinking, overanalyzing, talking themselves into this, big tizzy. And like, no, it's not even a thing. Like, you totally just made all that up. Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us. All right. Oh, you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome. Okay, Jordan. All right. So up next then, let's see. All right. So our next new person is Ayosh. Ayosh. I think I said it right to begin with, but hopefully I'm saying it right. All right. So you want a relationship reading? I can do that. All right. Let me get 2 more clearing shuffles in, and we'll jump on that. And then we will go with, is it Duchess? Let me know if I'm saying that right. Okay. All right, Ayosh, here we go. All right. All good. Okay. Oh, okay. Ayosh, this is very interesting so far. Let's see, though. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Can't speak till all the cards are on the table. Okay. All right, Ayosh. Oops, sorry, you guys. Hmm. All right. So I don't think this is the relationship for you. Okay? I just got to be honest and tell you what I see. Okay? And if anybody who has watched me for a long time knows I don't like delivering bad news. I really don't like it. But no, you need to free yourself and get out of this get out of this relationship. It needs to end. Okay? You just got to tell him you're done. You just got to communicate you're done. You need to be free right now. You need to be single for a little bit. Okay. And I don't see the love card's not here. And it's like your person's not here yet. Okay. You got a little bit more to do on your own before your person shows up. Okay, before your soulmate shows up. You've got some stuff to do. And this relationship, you need to go ahead and just break it off. I wouldn't go any further with it because it's just going to be it's not going to be helpful. Now, of course, what you do is completely your choice. You are more than welcome to continue in this relationship, but I feel like it will just hold you back and it will tie you down. And eventually you're going to feel that pinch and you're going to end up ending it anyway. Okay. But that is your free will and your free choice. Okay. You do not have to listen to what I tell you by any means. Okay. You do what feels right for you. But I'm just telling you what I see and what I'm feeling is you need to be free. You need to be on your own for a while. And you need to don't do this relationship. It's not going to work out. Okay. But you can fight that all you want and still try. Okay. But I wouldn't go too far with it. Okay. Now, as far as what you need to do is you need to get some better perspective. You need some different perspective in your life. You need to really look at your life and where you're currently at, figure out what you like, what you don't like, what's working, what's not working, and really start weeding out, and really trying to make a clear path that's going to lead you to your true joy, to your true happiness, to your true peace, and to your true harmony. Because it feels right now like, oh gosh, I feel like this is going to sound horrible and you're new, you've never had a reading, but your life feels a little bit sterile. Okay. You don't have enough play, enough joy. It feels like you're trying really hard to do everything by the book, to make people happy, to go by what the rules are. And it just feels like you've put yourself in this box, and it's not bad. Okay. It's not bad that you've done this. It's just that you're not totally happy. You're not totally happy. It almost has a feel of like you've lived your life for other people and not for you. So it's a matter of saying, okay, here's where I'm at in my life right now. What areas am I not okay with? What areas could I bring more joy into them, right? So you look at like work, play, finances, relationships, friendships, family. Like look at all the areas of your life and just really pay attention to, are there areas in which you can focus in on and maybe add some more joy and happiness in those areas. Oh, you guys, sorry. Please ignore these scammy, spammy people. Okay, don't get sucked into their traps. Please, please, please. Yeah. What is that? But Berkeley, that's not acceptable here. No, no. Sorry. Bye-bye. We don't allow that. People don't want to be solicited and put into fear to pay you. Okay. So watch your energy, okay? You need to find things that are going to energize you. Okay? There's a lot of magic energy around you. There's a lot of miracle energy around you. There's a lot of divine support energy around you. It's like you're living at this level, but spirit wants to raise you up. Okay? Spirit wants to give you more. Okay? And it's like you just got to open up to it. All right? Ayosh, you got to get a little bit more balanced in your energy and tap into that energy, that magical miracle energy that's all around you. Okay? And start to create more joy and harmony and peace in your life. Okay? Bring more joy in, bring more play in, and start to tap into that magical divine energy that's all around you. Okay? Because that's what you need to focus on right now. And you need to, it's like you got some work to do, but you need to joyfully do it. Joyfully add in more of that balance, okay? And really get your life, all areas of it, where you want them to be, And I feel like once you do that work and you get that different perspective and you start making the subtle changes and you bring in more joy and peace and harmony, it's like then everything's going to click into place and you open the path for the right person to come to you. Okay? So it's just be more joy. Have more joy. Okay? But yeah, no, you're good. Just don't you need to let this relationship go though. It needs to end. Cut ties and move on. And then just make sure you're really focused on your life and where you want it to be and creating and doing what you want to do that makes you happy. And then the right person can come through. Okay? Okay. I'm sure that's not what you wanted to hear, and I'm so sorry, but oh, you're back because of the scammer? Did one of them get you, Jordan? Did you fall for that trap? Did they tell you they cursed you? Yeah, you got to watch out for them scammers. They'll say, oh, I want to do a reading for you. And then they'll say, you owe me. You owe me. Or you've got this huge issue and I'll fix it for you. You pay me. And it's like, no, I'm not paying you anything. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck to you. Just have more play, happiness, joy. But yeah, don't I wouldn't go any further with that relationship. Oh, it just led you back here. Well, I'm glad you're back. All right, where are we at? Now we're on Duchess. I think I'm saying that right. I would like to know why my person is not in contact with me and what is going on with them. And I'm a Gemini, if that matters. No, your zodiac signs and birthdays and all that stuff don't matter to me. I tap into your energy and it doesn't matter to me when you were born or where you're at or where you're from or any of that stuff. That doesn't matter to me. I do have a hard rule about I don't read other people without their permission because that feels, that just doesn't feel right. So I will be glad to, Duchess, is this a relationship? Because I can do a reading about your relationship and tell you your side of it. But like, I don't tap into somebody else's energy. Like people will say, can you tell me what so-and-so thinks about me? No, because I'm not going to tap into their energy because I don't have their permission to do that. So just let me know. Like I'll gladly do a reading for you, especially since you're new. I just need to know how we can do a reading for you. So if you're wanting a relationship reading, I can do that. Okay. All right. All right. So we'll read the relationship and we'll just see what shows up. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, Joe Thought Truth. I think you're new and I don't know that I'm going to have time to get to you today, but please feel free to come back tomorrow and I would be glad to do a reading for you tomorrow. I'll be back at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. And just hop on early and let me know you're new so I can put you on the new list. Okay. Now, don't forget, you guys, if you've already had a reading with me, Thursdays are the day that I read anybody first come, first serve. Okay. But then the rest of the week, I do try to get the new people in. Okay. So tomorrow would be still new people. So Joe, the truth, come back tomorrow. Be right at the top because the line fills up fast. Okay. And I'll try to get you in. Okay. And Scarlett, you never let me know if you were new. So I've got you further down on the list. Okay. All right, Duchess, here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah, Rose. Hop on bright, like right at the start on Thursday, and just try to get at the top of the list. But like I said, go ahead and take action if you feel like there's something going on. Don't wait. If you've got the feeling, just do it. A little protection magic and clearing and whatnot, that never hurt anybody. That's like I never turned down, somebody doing a clearing for me or getting saged, or if somebody's offering to sage me, I say yes every time. And I'm also very wary of people that refuse to be saged or don't want to be saged, because I feel like there's a reason for that. They want to keep their attachments. So I stay away from those people. I'm very wary of people that turn down a saging. Because anytime somebody's like, "Do you want to be saged?" I'm like, "Heck yeah." Who knows what I picked up yesterday? You never know. But yeah, that's where it's a good clearing, cleansing, protection, reversing, whatever. If you feel like it's an attachment, though, you're going to want to clean and clear. But yeah, go ahead and take action on that. Okay. All right. And Rose, if you need some help or, want to troubleshoot that, just send me a message on the Facebook page or go post in the Facebook group what's going on so I can read it there, and I'll help you troubleshoot, how you want to handle it. All right. If you need help, like coming up with some spell work or whatever, or some guidance on what to do. Okay. But once I know a little bit more about the information, I can let you know what direction to go with that. Okay. So yeah, just send me a message or post in the group, and I can still help you even without a reading. Because if you feel like something's going on, just do a clearing and call it good. All right, Duchess. Your intuition is speaking to you, and your intuition is telling you something is wrong, something is off. So you need to trust that and you need to follow it. Okay, I feel like this is more bad news. I feel like today is like bad news bear day, and I feel bad about that. Okay. All right, Duchess, what I'm getting is your intuition already knows that this relationship's over and it's done, and it's time to cut ties with this person. It's finished. On an intuitive level, I feel like you already know that to be true. You just didn't really want to believe it, but you know it's done. Okay, and it's about to come down the pike, and you'll hear about it very soon that it's over. Okay, that it's done, right? But you're still protected. Okay, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be fine. All right. You're wrapped up in spiritual protection. It's just time to take the action in the relationship, cut ties, and move on. Okay, because there's better out there for you. All right, your one's still out there. Okay, you deserve better. Okay, so you got to let this go. You got to let this relationship go. Just go ahead and end it and call it good. Okay, and I feel like intuitively you already know that to be true, and if you don't take the action to end it, they will, because it's just time. Okay. Is it Swati? I'm probably going to be out of time today. That's very clear. Yeah. It's just time. Don't fight it. Just let it go. Just try to release it. Okay. Take away the lessons that you can from the relationship. Okay. And thank yourself and thank the other person for the lessons that you've learned. Right. And then just forgive, forget, let go. Hey, Swati, I'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And I can do it then, but I'm going to be out of time today. I just literally ticked an hour. Okay, so moving forward, go ahead and end this. Feel what you need to feel, release it. Just don't get stuck in it, okay? Grieve the loss, that's fine, but don't get stuck in it. But let it go, all right? Now, more things are coming in for you, okay? So some information is going to be coming to you very soon, and it's going to be very magical, okay? There's a lot of magic around you. I don't know if you know that, but the divine is all around you, working little magic and miracles for you all the time. And if you're being invited to study more into that. So I don't know if you've looked into, I don't know if you're into magic itself or if you feel like manifesting is a safer word for you, but look into some of that. Look into the spiritual stuff. Look into manifesting. Study up on it. If magic calls to you, go dive into that and do the study and research there. But it kind of feels like you're not maybe quite there. I don't know, like maybe, manifesting and just understanding how the universe works and pulls stuff in and creates. That's a magic for you. Okay. Cause you have a lot of manifesting ability. There's a lot of good things that are wanting to come in. Okay. So be very clear of what you want so that you can manifest it and bring it in. Okay. And you'll have to open up. Right now, it's like your thought process is a little too rigid. You're too strict with yourself. You're too strict with what the universe can and can't do. And that's where the study needs to come in so that you can start to open up and know your belief system is what limits the potential of the universe to provide. Right? So if you don't believe, okay, this is a terrible example, but it's an example. If you don't believe that $10,000 can just show up on your doorstep for you, then it won't ever happen because you don't believe it's a possibility. I mean, the likelihood of something like that, happening, I know in reality and realistically is, crazy cakes. But I'm telling you, people who have learned how to manifest can manifest that. It just shows up literally out of nowhere, but it's theirs. It's for them. Okay. So that's where it's like you've got to start opening up and your belief system and leave more room for the manifesting to come in. And you really need to study up on it because you're going to be really good at it once you figure out how it works. Okay. So go do some digging and research on manifesting so that you can open up and receive. And then I think I feel like once you start studying up on the manifesting process and the magical processes, what's going to happen is you're going to see where you're stuck in certain cycles, where you're creating things that you don't want, and you're going to learn how to break those cycles and start getting what you want. Okay? You just got to shift that perception and open up so that you can see a better truth. You can see the real truth of what's happening. And then you can really start to shift things and in these cycles. And life is good. Life is good for you. Really, it is. I know this relationship thing feels like a downer, but it's going to be good. Like just take away what you can from this and then focus more inward on you, on manifesting and what's going on. Okay. And so you can break these cycles. Yeah. Don't get sad. Don't get sad. Okay. Don't get too sad or depressed about it because you've got a fresh new start right behind it, right? Every ending is a beginning. So take this fresh new start for what it is. And again, be thankful for the lessons learned, forgive yourself, forgive them, and then start empowering yourself with knowledge on how to get what you want, how to create what you want. Okay? And that'll help you kind of keep from getting in this sadness place about this fresh start. But it is a fresh start and it's going to be good. Okay? Yeah. Oh, good. You've been trying to manifest things. Yes. Good. Yeah. You've got a real gift to it. You've got a knack for it. There's a natural talent there for it, for you. So do some more study and research into it. Okay. Yeah. Good. Good. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Yeah. You're going to see the value of all this. You will. You will. All right. All right, my friends, that's it for me. I got to call it a day and at a minute or an hour and 5 minutes. So thank you all for being here. If you enjoyed your reading, please leave a review recommendation on the Facebook page and or Google. That would be great. Please be sure that you follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. That really helps us out a lot, and we really do appreciate that as well. And don't forget, you can join us in the Facebook group where you can ask questions. You can get help with things. Like just get in there and talk. Like, what do you want to know more about? What are you working on learning? What are you working on manifesting? Where do you need to get help, like troubleshooting some spell work or the manifesting process or whatever you guys want to know. Like, I pay attention to what goes on in the group. If you write a post and you ask questions, I will get in there, I will see them, and I will answer. So if you feel like you can't get the time here, go to the group and I'll respond there. Absolutely. So that's always available to everybody. So I hope that you'll join us there. Thank you for being here. If I didn't get to you today, I do apologize. I do try to get to new people first, as stated in the post thing. Um, and that's all during the week, except for Thursday is first come, first serve, so that people who have had readings before can get one again. Because I don't want to exclude my peeps that hang around. But thank you for all for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful, magical day. Oh, and share, you guys. If you got friends that you think would enjoy, please share. I do appreciate that as well. All right, you guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, 12:30. Oh, you're very welcome, Duchess. You're very welcome. All right, bye, you guys.